Hello there, and welcome. I'm John, and this is FPL SPARTA. Today we're going to be going over stats for the season so far. First, we'll have a look at all the team stats, then we'll have a look at player stats. First, we'll have a look at passes. So, the most passes for this season so far are Man City with 20,409, and second is Liverpool with 19,015, and third Chelsea 18,398, and fourth Man United 16,179, and fifth Leeds 14,777, and sixth Leicester 14,647, and seventh it's Arsenal with 14,534, and in eighth Fulham 14,092, and last Spurs 13,874. No surprise there, Man City dominating the pass. Next on to crosses for the season so far. At the top, Liverpool with 673, and second Leeds with 615, and third Chelsea 582, and fourth Aston Villa 578, and fifth West Ham 564, and sixth Arsenal 562, and seventh Wolves 561, and eighth Brighton 556, and ninth is Fulham 551, and in 10th is Burnley with 541. 541 for Burnley in 10th. So who's got the most goals so far? Well, it's Man City with 64 in first, and second is Man United with 56, and third is Leicester with 53, and fourth is Liverpool with 48, and fifth is Spurs with 47, and sixth is Leeds with 45, and seventh is Chelsea with 44, and eighth is West Ham with 42, and ninth is Everton with 40, and in 10th is Aston Villa with 39. Now on to clean sheets. Man City have 16 and they're in first position. Chelsea in second with 15. Third is Aston Villa with 14, and fourth is Man United with 12, and fifth is Leicester with 10, and fifth equal is West Ham also with 10, and seventh equal is Burnley and Fulham both with 9. Leeds also joint 7th with 9, and Southampton they're in joint 7th too with 9 points. I mean 9 clean sheets. Now on to assists for the season. At the top, in first position, it's Harry Kane with 13 assists, and second it's Kevin De Bruyne with 11, and third equal it's Bruno and Jack Grealish both with 10, and fifth it's Song, and sixth equal it's Creswell, Rashford and Vardy both have 7. So who's getting the goals for us this season? Well, at the moment it's Salah on 17, and second equal it's Bruno and Harry Kane both on 16, and fourth equal it's Bamford and DCL both 14, and sixth it's Sung with 13, and seventh equal it's Vardy and Gundogan both with 12, and ninth it's Lacazette with 10, and ninth equal Watkins is also there with 10 goals. So who's got the most passes? Well, it's Diaz at number 1. He has 2,306, and second is Rodri with 2,194, and third is Andrew Robertson with 2,122, and fourth is Holberg with Spurs, he has 2,044, and fifth is Harry Maguire 1,948, In 6th, it's Prowse Ward, or Ward Prowse I should say, 1894. In 7th, it's Luke Island, 1890. In 8th, it's Tillman's, 1869. In 9th, it's Trent Alexander-Arnold with 1852. And in 10th, it's Jordan Henderson, 1815. Passes out the moment. Clean sheets for this season so far? Well, Ederson's at the top with 16. In second, joint equal, it's Mendy and Martinez, both have 14. In fourth, it's Schmeichel with 10. In fifth, it's Arello with 9. And fifth equal, we have De Gea, Fabianski, Lloris and Messler and Pope all have 9. Now we'll have a look at the all-time starts for the Premier League. Most titles won was Man United with 13. Most consecutive Premier League title wins is Man United with 3. Biggest PL title winning margin? Well, that was 19 points. That was Manchester City in the 2017-18 season. The smallest Premier League title winning margin? Well, no points, goal difference. That was Manchester City in 2011-2012. Now let's have a look at the points. The most Premier League points in a season was Manchester City with 100. That was the 2017-2018 season. The fewest Premier League points in a season? Well, that was Derby County. They got 11. That was 2007-2008. The most Premier League points in a season without winning the title was Liverpool with 97 points in the 2018-19 season. The fewest Premier League points in a season to win the season was Manchester United with 75. That was 1996-97. The most Premier League points in a season for a club to be relegated was Crystal Palace with 49 points. That was in the 1992-1993 season, which there was 42 games at that time. The other one here is West Ham United with 42 points. That was 2002-2003 season, and that's when it was back. That's what it was now, with 38 games matches. The fewest points in a season for a club avoiding relegation was West Bromwich Albion in the 2004-2005 season. They get 34 points and stayed up. So here's the all-time goal scorers list. At the top, Alan Shearer with 260. Next, Wayne Rooney with 208. And third, Andrew Cole, 186. And fourth, Aguero, 181, still playing at the moment. And fifth, Frank Lampard, 177. And sixth, Thierry Henry, 175. And seventh, Robbie Fowler, 163. In eighth, it's Defoe, 162. In ninth, it's Harry Kane, 159. And in 10th, Michael Owen, 150. The most clean sheets of all time? Well, that goes to Peter Cech. 202 clean sheets. That is truly remarkable. And second was David James with 169. And third, Sforza, 151. Fourth was Seaman, 141. And fifth was Martin, 137. And sixth was Rayner, 136. And in seventh was Friedel, Howard, Van der Sar, all had 132. And last but not least, Peter Schmeichel, 128. And the all-time appearances, well, that goes to Gareth Barry. He played 653 times. And second, Ryan Giggs. He played 632 times. And third, Frank Lampard. He played 609. And fourth, David James, 572. And fifth, James Milner, 558. And sixth, Gary Speed, 535. And seventh, Heskey, 516. In 8th, Swatzer, 514. In 9th, Carragher, 508. And in 10th, Phil Neville, 505. Now we're going to have a look at the most wins in Premier League history. At the top, Manchester United with 682. In second, Chelsea, 592. In third, Arsenal, 591. In fourth, Liverpool, 574. In fifth, Spurs, 475. In sixth, Manchester City, 439. In seventh, Everton, 404. In eighth, Newcastle, 364. In ninth, it's Aston Villa with 337. And in 10th, it's West Ham with 314. Now we're on to goals. Who has scored the most goals in the Premier League's history? Well, again, Man United, 2,111. In second, it's Arsenal with 1,938. In third, it's Liverpool, 1,907. In fourth, it's Chelsea, 1,883. In fifth, it's Spurs, 1,655. In sixth, 150-40 is Man City. In seventh. So now we'll have a look at the goals for the Premier League all time. At the top, Manchester United with 2,111. In second, it's Arsenal, 1,938. In third, it's Liverpool, 1,907. In fourth, it's Chelsea, 1,883. In fifth, it's Spurs, 1,655. In sixth, it's City, with 1,540. In seventh, it's Everton, with 1,441. In eighth, it's Newcastle, 1,315. In ninth, it's Aston Villa, 1,197. And in 10th, it's West Ham, with 1,155. These are goals of all time in the Premier League. Now on to goals conceded. For the Premier League's history, the team with the most goals conceded is Everton, with 1,404. And second, it's Spurs, with 1,383. And third, it's West Ham, with 1,363. And fourth, it's Newcastle, 1,338. And fifth, it's Aston Villa, with 1,281. And sixth, it's Southampton, with 1,184. And seventh, it's Liverpool, with 1,115. In eighth, it's Arsenal, with 1,090. In ninth, it's Chelsea, with 1,081. And in 10th, it's Man City, with 1,031. A lot of the smaller teams won't be on this, because they would have been relegated. These are teams that constantly play in the Premier League. And here's on to the all-time losses in the Premier League's history. The club with the most is West Ham. They have lost 391 times. And second, it's Everton. They have lost 390 times. And third, Newcastle. They have lost 370. And fourth, it's Aston Villa, who have lost 364. And fifth, it's Spurs, 355. And sixth, it's Southampton with 350. And seventh, it's Sunderland, 296. And eighth, it's Man City with 273. In ninth, Liverpool, 259. And in 10th, Blackburn, 250. So that's it. That's the stats for this season and of all time. Now a tiny look at my team. I got 11 points minus 4, so I have 7 points. And you get me 1, Dallas 2, and Rafinha with 8. Kane is my captain. I hope he gets something this week. Anyway, thank you for coming and thank you for listening. I'm John and this is FPL Sparta. Goodbye.
When I'm lonely in the dark, I know you are with me, yeah. where